has to be looking at leaving Chelsea. And I don't blame him because this guy is a baller. I like him a lot. You guys saw him at the World Cup. I think he won the Best Young Player award there as well. Won it with Argentina. He was cooking. And then he got that big move to Chelsea. I believe at the time it was a Premier League record fee for him. And since going there, Chelsea have been trash. And if I'm him, I think he's been there, a year and a half, 2 years now? He's probably looking around like, yo, I don't have much time to waste because Chelsea are shit. They're sitting like 12th right now in the Prem. They're not looking like they're going to be competing for the league anytime soon. They don't look like they'll be in Europe next season, period. And I know that they're in the EFL Cup final, and maybe they do beat Liverpool. But still, is a Carabao Cup good enough? I get it. It's a major trophy. But if you're a player like Enzo, and you're thinking, yo, I should be at Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool. He would cook at these teams. But instead, he's at Chelsea struggling, playing haram football every single week. And the thing that's so crazy is Enzo signed a death row contract. This man deal don't expire until 2032. He has 8 years left. How the hell did he agree to that? Now, I know that they're saying that his agent is looking at different opportunities, but I hope it's not the same agent that let him sign an 8-year contract. I would have fired him. There's no way I'm signing that kind of deal to play for Chelsea? Who do these guys think they are? An 8-year contract is crazy. And you got to give props to Todd Bowley and the Chelsea board because that's a finesse. That's great business for them, but it's terrible business if you're the player. And now, because of this, Chelsea don't have to sell Enzo if they don't want to. Like, you realize that, right? He has 8 years left on his deal. If they just want to keep him there and let him sit at Cobham and not sell him, they don't have to. He's legally contracted to them for 8 years. And why would they want to sell him? He's their best player. When you look at Chelsea's future, right? Yes, there's Cole Palmer, Levi Caldwell, and all these guys to be excited about. But when you look at somebody that can be world class, can be one of the best at their position, it's Enzo. He's a very good player. And I think the only way he leaves Chelsea is if he goes and he throws a fit. He forces a move away. He stops going to training. He stops reporting. And he just goes crazy. Because if he doesn't do that, why would they sell you? You're very crucial to them. Now, this is not to say that he will be sold. It's just a report that's going out there. But I do believe it. Because I think with Chelsea struggling, they're going to see some of their talented players want to leave. Like, people think just because you're a fan of a club, it doesn't mean that these players are fans of the clubs that they pay for. Remember, this is their job. Like, when you go to work, are you a fan of your company? No, you're going there because you're getting paid to. This is just like what these footballers do. But because it's a sport and these guys get paid millions, we think that they're fans of our clubs like we are. But nah, that's just not the case. And if I'm him, I would definitely be looking to leave in the summer. I just don't think Chelsea are going to be looking to sell him. He definitely have to force that move. But I think a lot of top clubs around Europe will be in for him if this news is true. And he's a baller. To me, Enzo is kind of like Jude Bellingham, right? In terms of when I look at players like that in midfield, they are the complete midfielder. As in, you could play them in attack, you could play them as a CM, or you could play them as a CDM, and they'll do a job because they just have the all-around skill set to be put in any one of those positions and thrive. Now, I think Chelsea, their main problem is that their recruiting has been terrible, right? You spent £1 billion on this squad, and look at it. This squad is terrible. Your goalkeeper is Robert Sanchez. Your attack is what? Raheem Sterling, Nicholas Jackson, Cole Palmer? And I like Cole Palmer. But Raheem Sterling is washed. Nicholas Jackson's not that good. In midfield, Conor Gallagher. He's an average player. I don't think he's as shit as everybody else think he is, but he's okay. I mean, like, what's going on here? Over 100 million on Caicedo. Now, at the time, I think everybody would have agreed that that was a good signing, but I'm not calling him a flop yet at Chelsea, but it's not looked good. I definitely thought that the pivot with Enzo and Caicedo would be a lot better. In defense, Ben Chilwell, Cucurella haven't really worked out. Levi Caldwell, the jury's still out on him. Thiago Silva, yeah, he's, great player throughout his career. He's coming towards the end. Axel Diassi hasn't looked that bad. Wesley Fofana can't seem to stay fit. I mean, like, what's going on? People, talk to me. Badia Shield, he's okay. At right back, who's there? Reece James, always injured. And then you have Malo Gusto, who's a solid player. But Chelsea's team, when you look at it, for £1 billion, it's just shocking. Mudryk costs what, 80 million? Mudueke, what does he do? It's crazy, man. Yeah, if I'm Enzo, I'm looking around like, what the hell am I doing here? How did I go from winning a World Cup to now struggling at Chelsea, being a mid-table team? And the downfall of Chelsea has just been insane. I mean, this is a team that won Champions League, 3 years ago? Like, when Roman Abramovich was there, they were arguably the second best club in England behind Man City. And I think they were actually the most successful club since the year 2000. But since Roman's had to sell the club, they've just been in a free fall. And yeah, it's mad, bro. I don't know what the hell is going on, but for sure, if I'm Enzo, you might as well have stayed at Benfica because a big team would have came in for you. You didn't have to rush and sign for Chelsea. Like, you would have gotten a move to a Real Madrid, a Barcelona, a Bayern Munich, something like that, like a PSG, Man City, maybe Arsenal would have came in for you. Because I think he would cook at Arsenal. I mean, if you think Kai Havertz could get into Arsenal team, imagine what Enzo would do there. I think Enzo would be a good fit at Man City as well. It's just crazy to think about it. And an 8-year contract, sheesh, you're going to have to pay a lot of money. Like, Chelsea are definitely going to want to recoup the bread that they spent on Enzo. So you're not going to be able to just go in there and get him for cheap. No, you're going to probably have to pay over 100 million to sign him. And who knows if any clubs will go in and do that right now, because we saw this past January window, right? Nobody was really doing any signings because I think everybody's trying to abide by FFP. I think that's nonsense, though, because how do clubs just not make any signings in January? Like, you didn't know that you had to balance your books before January. But anyways, we'll see what happens, though. But let me know what you guys think. What team should go in and sign Enzo? He's a baller. And I definitely think should not be playing for Chelsea. But an 8-year contract is insane. 2032, jeez. There's only one club that I would sign that kind of deal for, and that's Real Madrid. Any other club, you are out of your mind. I'd be doing 3-4 years max